name's Bill Lent. I'm with the California CUPA Forum. And today what we're going to do is we're following up with one of our student scholarship recipients. AJ came several years ago, so we'll catch up. And so AJ, good to see you.
That's me.
You know, and it's been a little while. So now, when did you go to the conference?
So I went back in 2009, I believe it was.
Oh, okay.
It was springtime. That always happens in February.
Yeah. So that was a while ago. I mean, it's 2016,
yeah.
So that's 7 years.
Yeah.
And where'd you go to school?
So I went to UC Irvine, and then while I was doing my degree in biology, public health, I was doing a lot of emphasis in environmental coursework. And to get my degree, one of the things I had to do was go do a work program where I would work with either different companies, or some were hospitals, some were pharmacy areas, companies. Saw Orange County Environmental Health on there, and I was like, I'll give it a try. Anyway, it turned out to be the CUPA program.
Oh wow! So when you were a student, you started working with the CUPA program.
And so when I got into the Orange County Hazmat CUPA internship, all the employees there were like, "Oh, we're going to the CUPA conference and all this stuff," and they're like, "You should give it a try." And so I applied and got the free scholarship day to go out there, and I thought it was really beneficial.
Oh, cool. So how did your student day go? What was student day like?
It was it was actually really nice. From the moment I got there, everybody was really welcoming to the student group. It was I believe there was maybe 8 of us.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah.
So it was really new back then.
Yeah, it was new back then. Yeah. And that's why it was like. But to me, that was like, it's something cool. This is different.
And they feed me too.
But I mean, our table was small, but man, there was hundreds of hazmat and CUPA and other environmentalists there.
What were some of the things you were able to take away from the CUPA conference?
Just learning different programs that I didn't know about. I thought, I went in there thinking, I just learned a few things at Orange County Environmental Health, and I was still there for longer for my internship, but I was still fresh into it. But I learned different. There was tire waste management. There was the solid waste stuff. There was just different things that I ended up learning, and then to do this conference, I think is great. It's just because you network with different vendors, you network with different people from NorCal, SoCal, people that are out of state even. Some people come from different countries.
Now, one of the things that's different about you started with the CUPA as an intern and learned how the CUPA program works, went to the CUPA conference. But what are you doing now, AJ?
Now, currently I'm an environmental health specialist, so I didn't do the hazmat specialist. I went towards environmental health, and that was more consumer, food, restaurants. I got into plan check, pool inspection, so I got into the different part of environmental health instead of the hazmat side.
How do you like your job now?
I love it.
Really?
I love it, and I'm happy the way everything kind of laid out. Because even for the position I do, you have to become REHS, Registered Environmental Health Specialist.
Yeah.
And majority of the stuff on the exam to pass that is food and diseases and vector and water and all that stuff. And a good chunk of it is hazmat, solid waste that is on the exam.
Yeah.
So my knowledge and learning different things from CUPA, hazmat, and solid waste and all that did help me for my exam for this career.
Yeah.
Which is, in our San Mateo County right now, it's hazmat and EHS are together.
Right.
They're in one.
They're in one. And now, so if you have your REHS, your Registered Environmental Health Specialist, you can go anywhere to any agency in the state, because every county has a health department, and some cities have health departments. Yeah. That's a job that you can get that is limited to people with that registration. Now, also having your hazmat experience and having a familiarity with the CUPA, that lends itself to that 100 agencies that implement the CUPA program. Going and spending a day at the CUPA conference is an investment in something that, am I going to like this? And if you like it, then, I've done 3 interviews today, and everybody had a different background or took a different path. One went into private industry, into the pharmaceuticals, one went into the CUPA, and you're inspecting restaurants and a health inspector.
Yeah.
Well, what a great testament to the CUPA conference that it doesn't mean that you're going to be locked into one career. You can do a lot of different things.
It gives you a lot more opportunities.
Yeah. I can't thank you enough, AJ, for coming down and doing this. It's good to see you.
You too.
Yeah. And you'll have to come, when next time the CUPA conference is up here next year, come to the CUPA conference.
I definitely will.
Cool.